All right, now we're live on everything. Live on the Book of Face, the Tube Review, the Itch with the Twitch, and the Bluebird Twitter. It is ArchRivals Football Season 3. We have in the facilities, we have the Bearman. Welcome back from Tampa, Bearman.
Thank you.
We also got the Playmaker who lives in the Jacksonville, Florida area. Playmaker was doing.
Howdy.
So, before we start tonight's show, Darnell, give everybody the playoff picks record for this weekend.
Ricky 3-1. I'm 2-2, and Bearman. I think Bearman's 2-2 as well.
Yep.
3-1. 3-1. How's my back? My back is barking by a lot.
It still don't match my 6-0 record from wild card weekend.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Yeah, it do.
All the angry people that laughed at my picks for Saturday. Kiss my ass, people, for Saturday.
How many times we gotta say it? These people are really just underestimating you, Ricky. Guys, you cannot beat the president.
Wait. Hold on. I'm the one who went unbeaten in first round, okay? You still trying to catch me.
I wasn't the one that got yelled at for picking all of the road dogs on Saturday. I do know that I got a lot of hate messages saying you're an idiot, you're an asshole.
You picked 2 road dogs. That's it. You picked 2 of them.
I also, again, had all of that hate for picking the road dogs. Oh, Green Bay's gonna stomp San Fran.
And Ricky, didn't I pick San Francisco?
I believe you did.
Damn right I did.
So, getting into the news before we go into the recaps, we had Sean Payton stepping away from the New Orleans Saints. They now don't have Breeze. Now you don't have Payton, and are now $74 million over the salary cap. Gentlemen, let's discuss.
What is there to discuss?
How does this now reshape the Saints? No Sean Payton.
That's it.
Sean
Payton figured out he couldn't do it without Drew Brees, so he's like, "Hey, let me step away."
But believe me, gentlemen, we have not seen the last of Sean Payton as a head coach. Oh no!
I believe it's not as a. I don't believe it as a New Orleans Saint though. I think he's probably going to go elsewhere. That's a very big possibility. I don't know. I don't remember.
A lot of people are predicting that he's on his way to Dallas. I don't
imagine that.
I mean, yeah.
I could probably see that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but as long as the owner is still wreaking havoc, I told you my hopes are not up, guys.
Is Jerry Jones going to shut up?
You can't make him.
Exactly.
I don't think so. There was some other news that I believe I saw on here. Oh, our boy AB back in the news again. First off, shouting out that HBO will be airing a special tonight with Gumbel as the interviewer. That apparently AB is being interviewed on HBO this evening, I believe at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Why?
Again, this is a good question. He also was offered $200,000 to go into a mental rehab facility after his outburst on January 2nd versus the New York Jets. My comment to AB, please do yourself a favor. Put the fucking hat on right, you oversized fucking headed idiot. He puts the hat on top of his hair in the interview. And you can't even read what's on the side of the fucking hat. Why AB is still even relevant at this point, I don't know. There's also news that he now says he wants to play for the Baltimore Ravens next year. And apparently Lamar Jackson is talking to Mr. Harbaugh about getting him on the roster.
Why?
AB is too much of a liability. I don't think I would go through with this.
Well, that is the news going around because apparently AB needs to find himself still more relevant in the NFL. I am pretty sure he's pissed that away.
He gets offered a good amount of money, to do something that's for his own damn good, but he's not going to do it, is he?
I don't know. Is 200 grand worth it to go into a rehab facility for 90 days?
Do I? I don't care.
In my case, probably because of some of the stuff I deal with, but because I'm an advocate for mental health and I take it seriously. So in my case, to see some of the things why I go through this and to understand why I go through it, that's how dedicated I am. Because people think mental health is a joke, and when people do that, it offends me, obviously, because I've struggled with it since I was a kid.
Thank you for reminding me, John. Yes, Marquise Brown is his cousin.
Isn't John Brown the one that got scooped up by, I think, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers too?
I ain't seen no John Brown.
Yeah, he got called up before one of the games this weekend.
I ain't seen no John Brown.
Well, apparently he was scooped up somewhere off of practice squad. There was also news that Josh Gordon has been signed to the Chiefs practice squad after he was released this past weekend. Le'Veon Bell was released this past weekend right before the Rams Tampa Bay game. Let's see. There's other news. The Bears are signing the Chiefs executive Poles as their GM. Vikings working on a GM for themselves. Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah is going to be apparently the GM of the Minnesota Vikings. And I also heard a rumor, and I'm going to test you guys. Yes, John Brown was on the Bucs. See, I did actually read this correctly.
I didn't say you was. I said I didn't see no John Brown.
Well, I probably were going to see him after they lost. So, there was another little rumor going around, and this was actually on MSN earlier today. The rumor of Deshaun Watson being traded to, I don't have the drum roll, sorry, the Minnesota Vikings. Opinions on that?
Well, before I give my opinion, what would be the outcome of Captain Kirk?
Captain Kirk, I believe, is a free agent this year. Coming up.
Okay. Well, assuming that because in that case, if the Vikings are interested in getting Mr. Watson, you could safely say that they don't give a shit about Captain Kirk at this point. They're going to say, "There's the door. Don't let it hit you don't let it hit you on the ass on the way out." I mean, I could certainly see Mr. Watson and Mr. Jefferson, have that connection as well. I think it can work out for the Vikings, but we have to see how it works out. I mean, we just have to wait and see, because it's in this situation, it's a prediction that I can't back up. So I'm not going to go it all the way. That being said, it might work, it might not. We just have to wait and see.
I don't believe it.
Why not? Why would you not believe Deshaun Watson could possibly go to the Vikings?
Who are they going to give up?
Well, think of it this way. At this point right now,
what are they going to give up?
At this point right now, I would say Deshaun Watson's probably worth a 2 and a 4 minimum.
Makes sense, yeah.
A 2 and a 4.
Houston ain't going for that.
Listen, not for anything. At this point right now,
they wanted 3 first-round picks, and you talking about a 2 and a 4.
And let me ask you, how many teams even bothered to even sniff the idea of 3 first-round picks? If you right now can believe in Mr. Davis Mills as your starting quarterback right now, all you're looking to do is to get rid of the trash. You've had how much money riding the bench the entire season? You are just going to want to say, you know what? It was nice knowing you. Have a nice trip. Freeze your balls off in Minnesota. Have a nice life. That's the end of it. He's out of your division. He's out of your conference. You won't see him for at least a minimum of 2 years. And just build around Davis Mills.
That still don't help them.
Well, the Texans never do themselves any favors anyway.
Again, if Deshaun Watson was really that important to an NFL team, and you had all of the misery with Tua in Miami, Miami should have done it in a heartbeat. And they didn't. So tell me now, is Deshaun Watson really worth 3 first-round picks? Obviously not.
How did Houston look this year?
Again, no.
How
Deshaun
did
Watson,
Houston look this year?
You know
Answer
what?
The question.
Nobody knew what you got in Davis Mills. Did we know what we got in Davis Mills? No. Why? Because we all put our eggs in a basket with Tyrod Taylor.
And
that
Houston
obviously
look
didn't
last
work
year?
out either.
How
I
did
don't
Houston
know.
look last year?
Houston looked a lot better last year than they did this year.
Exactly.
They're not keeping Deshaun Watson.
They haven't been really good since that 24 lead blown in the divisional playoffs in 2019.
Let's put it this way. If you've already wasted that much money on Deshaun Watson being active for 18 games, you could afford to cut your losses. It's not a huge hit on the salary cap, and you send them out of town.
And are you going to rebuild again?
They were already in rebuild mode this year. Why would they not be in rebuild mode again next year?
Maybe
rebuild mode is 3 to 5 years anyway.
Maybe because they might actually want to keep Deshaun Watson. Because when you had Deshaun Watson, you make playoffs.
Apparently,
and win divisions.
Apparently, I'm not the only one that disagrees that Deshaun Watson is not worth 3 first-round picks.
I didn't say he was worth 3 first-round picks. I said that's what Houston was trying to get.
Again, comment in the chat. Watson is worth 2 first-round picks, but no way worth 3 after even sitting out this entire season. At this point right now, the Houston Texans...
a first-round pick. You said 2 and a 4. They said 2 first-round picks. See the difference?
Again, are you going to want to mortgage your future on a guy who sat out an entire year? No.
But the guy proved that he can take it to the playoffs and win the division back-to-back seasons.
Again, if he was so great, he would have been scooped up for the 3 firsts. Obviously, that did not happen.
So you sit here on live right now and saying Deshaun Watson is not worth it.
No team
after he took you to back-to-back division titles and the playoffs appearances.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
He did it back-to-back seasons.
It was not in the NFC North. It wasn't in the same division.
He did it 2 seasons ago. He did not play this season.
But who ran the division this year? Oh, the Tennessee Titans who got King Henry, right? He outdid them.
Who also had a brain fart in the second round of the playoffs, which we're going to get to in a little bit. Okay? But again, Deshaun Watson sitting on the bench for 18 games is going to be sitting there wondering in the world why I didn't get traded for 3 first-round picks before week 8 of the NFL season. Because if he was that good and teams wanted him that bad, a.k.a. squish the fish, they would have done it. No team will pay a 3 first-round pick price for Deshaun Watson. It would have happened already. It would have happened already. I don't care if he went to the fucking conference finals 3 seasons in a row. He didn't get fucking traded for 3 first-round picks.
You know why? That's Houston's fault. That ain't his fault.
No, it's not Houston's fault.
That is Houston's
That's what they
fault.
put for the price tag. Everybody's like, guess what? It's not worth it.
That's their fault. If
It's
you
not
did
that worth
2
it.
first-round picks, you would have got it done.
There were other rumors saying that he was going for 2 and more, and everybody said no.
You know why they went for 3? Because they know how special he is. That's why they went for 3.
And Watson has the same record from the first 4 seasons with Bill O'Brien as his head coach. 28 wins. So what does it matter? Him going to Minnesota would probably put him in a better situation.
Him going to Minnesota going to send Minnesota to the playoffs.
Again, Minnesota was a verge of a playoff team this year.
And they would be a playoff team to get Deshaun Watson.
So why, again, would he not go to Minnesota then?
Because I don't believe Houston's going to do it.
I hate to say it, but with freaking...
do you imagine what Houston going to try to do to try to unload Deshaun Watson on Minnesota? When you got Dalvin Cook at running back, Justin Jefferson at wide receiver along with Adam Thielen?
I'll put it this way. The only way Deshaun stays in Houston is if they get Brian Flores. If they don't somehow hire Brian Flores by let's say the middle of March, Deshaun Watson's gone.
Houston is not going to get rid of Deshaun Watson without getting something worthy back.
Again, you want to get rid of the trash now. You're going to be planning for the draft. You've already got a halfway decent quarterback that you could throw back there who proved down the stretch of the season he can ball a little bit. Why not?
Matter of fact, the word trash and Deshaun Watson shouldn't even be in the same sentence.
Again, I got a fucking player who's making double-digit $1 million in cash, inactive, 18 weeks. I'm
That's
getting rid of the
Houston's
trash.
fault. That's Houston's fault.
They didn't want to play him because of all of the freaking off-field bullshit. I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
Choices have consequences. They got to deal with the consequences of their choices.
Well, his consequences was he got to ride the bench and fucking get laughed at by, like, I don't know, fucking 31 other NFL teams.
Nobody ain't laughing at him. He getting paid.
He didn't get paid his full salary.
He's still getting paid, and he ain't get hit.
Well, sits the bench. So I wouldn't worry about it. But if he goes to Minnesota, he's definitely fucking in a better spot.
He making Matt Flynn look bad. We know how paid
Matt Flynn's been garbage for fucking God knows how long.
And he be getting paid too.
Because he fucking threw 6 touchdowns in one game. This is why he's still getting paid? Fuck him. Career fucking backup. All right.
No.
I'm sorry, Alex?
Yeah.
Alex can't say that because he knows.
Alex was like, yep, 6 touchdowns in one game.
I mean, here I am watching you guys having a true debate that's better than any political debate garbage we see nowadays. Now, I know we don't do politics, Ricky, but you know what I'm saying.
Imagine me in a political debate. Fucking people would be fucking up in arms.
I mean, when I see two guys here, I see intelligence, and that's what you don't see nowadays from those so-called wannabe leaders.
All right. So we got games, and then there's other news to talk about throughout the lovely little fantastical show that we've got going on for everybody today. Do have to make some.
That was a fun 17 minutes.
Hey, controversy causes. Well, I was going to try to do this. Yeah. I was going to say it creates cash, but I kind of fucked the line up.
No, this weekend did all that for the NFL.
Yes, it did. Because
and what a week.
We had, leading it off, the weekend of enjoyment and heartbreak and impotency. We had the Tennessee Titans, the number 1 seed in the AFC, hosting the number 4 seed Cincinnati Bengals, 4:30 p.m. this past Saturday. I apparently was not happy with where they put the broadcast because, yeah, it was just not. I really just wasn't happy where they put a lot of these games. I think they were in the wrong spots. But yes, the Tennessee Titans do piss the bed again, shit the bed again, diarrhea on themselves, losing to the Cincinnati Bengals by 3, 19-16. Right, gentlemen,
this is the part where Bearman wants me to cut the promo, right?
Yeah, I think there was a promo he said you needed to cut.
Ryan freaking Tannehill.
Here we go.
You is the only quarterback in the goddamn world who can throw his first pass of the game and it gets picked. And throw your last pass of the game and it gets picked.
What are the odds,
does
right?
this? Who does this? And then, hold on. Who's the head coach of the Titans?
That would be Vrabel, Mike Vrabel, former Pat.
So yeah, Ricky's very familiar with him.
No, Ricky finna laugh even more. Ricky, how many carries did Foreman have?
He had 4 carries for 66 yards.
What is the average of that?
I believe that is just over 11 yards per carry. Actually, almost 13 yards per carry. Yeah.
And how many carries he had again?
4.
4 freaking carries. I know the king was back, but it was clear as day. Foreman is the one getting off on Cincinnati.
Average corrected because I'm brain fried at 16.5 per carry, by the way. Which makes it even worse.
This man averaged 16 yards per carry. You only gave this man 4 carries. Matter of fact, Bearman, how many times did Joe Burrow go down?
9 times.
Yo, defense got 2 9-sacks. And Joe Burrow, Joe Cool, I call him, because you see how cold he is, right? This man gets hit almost every time he drops back the pass. And then what does he do? What's the rest of his numbers, Bearman? What's the rest of his numbers?
The rest of his numbers are actually very, very respectable, even though he didn't have a touchdown, but 28 for 37, 348 yards. That's good for me. I mean, the bottom line is Joe Burrow, just like that, has more playoff wins than the overrated Dak Prescott.
That's why Rigo over there eating some damn chips.
And if anybody's offended by me saying that he's overrated, I don't care. It's the damn truth. It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Accept it.
It's actually popcorn. And
oh, he got his popcorn. Ricky just became a meme because he laughing at me because the damn Tennessee Titans did everything in the book and still lost the damn game.
Is he laughing at you or the Titans?
He laughing at me because I'm the one going off.
No. It's because you're doing what you need to do. So he's liking it. You're entertaining him like those guys do with those promos. You're giving the entertainment.
Actually, I want to play the game of I told you so.
9 damn.
Because you picked the Bengals.
Wait a minute. You can't even play that game because everything I said that should happen actually happened.
And
you just got the pick right. What the hell?
I did tell you that Ryan Tannehill cannot pass the ball in the playoffs. That's part 1. 2, I had this name proverbially shoved down my fucking throat the entire week last week. What was his name again? The King, Derrick Henry. I had that shoved down my throat the entire week. Oh, Derrick Henry's back. Ooh, look at me. 20 carries for 62 yards. That is not Derrick Henry like. And I also said once again that defense in this was going to play a really big key. Alex, refresh the my memory and the people who are listening right now. How many picks did Tannehill have?
In this game?
Mm-hmm.
A hat trick. If you know what a hat trick means, which I'm sure you do, he had a hat trick.
Okay. So I said that the one main part of the game was going to be where? The secondaries, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Did that fucking Cincinnati Bengals secondary fucking pretty much smoke Ryan Tannehill? Yes. Everything I pretty much said in this game happened on Thursday last week. And all I got for 3 fucking days was shit about it. So while now I'm sitting here watching everybody bitch and complain, oh, Ryan Tannehill this, Derrick Henry that, we had 9 sacks, go fuck yourselves. Plain and simple. I said this all on Thursday's show. I don't care if Derrick Henry's coming back. I don't care if the Tennessee Titans were the number 1 seed. All the numbers went against the Tennessee Titans, and I look like a kid in a candy store. So, yes, while I sit here and I listen to everybody rant and rave about the teams that lost on Saturday, I will gladly sit here and eat my sweet and salty popcorn.
You hate to say you told him so, Ricky, but you...
I preached the gospel on Thursday.
They ran for 140 yards.
Okay, but yeah, the misuse of Deontay Foreman. It's like the freaking Cowboys refusing to give the damn ball to Tony Pollard, for God's sake. Jesus.
No, we're going to put the ball in Ryan Tannehill's hands.
Yes, but
nobody said put the ball in Ryan Tannehill's hands.
Again, secondaries were going to be the key to this game. And it just so happens the Cincinnati Bengals, youthful, inexperienced secondary, came to the forefront.
Burrow sacked 9 times and he still wins. And
Burrow throws for 348 yards and only has a 28.2 QBR. Figure that one out.
He was sacked 9 times.
Joe Burrow's the future, guys.
Okay.
He ain't the only one.
Nope.
Okay. Now we move to the 8 o'clock game.
Oh, too bad you can't play your soundbite.
Which one would that be?
I mean, you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, I have the let me see.
Nope, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got the want soundbite.
You missing all your sound bites tonight, ain't you?
Oh, I got them up. I just don't feel like playing most of them.
There's one you
So,
should play because Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers coming off the bye week. Who they get to play? This San Francisco 49ers, a team that Aaron Rodgers has never beaten in the playoffs. He's 0-3. This year should be different. Devontae Adams, you know, we got him going. Aaron Rodgers trying to make that magical season happen. It's in Lambeau Field. It's freezing. It's snowing. Bearman, tell the people Aaron Rodgers' numbers.
Well, first of all, let me remind everybody, I picked San Francisco, did I not, Ricky?
That's good.
Well, Mr. Rogers' numbers 20 for 29, 225 yards, no picks, but no TDs. Cero. And I'm not talking about cero miedo.
All right, I'm gonna put Alex on the spot here. Okay, Alex, you ready?
Me on the spot?
Yes.
Is that supposed to be good or bad?
Oh, it's a good thing.
Okay, yeah, because I did pick it.
How many phases of football are there?
Like today,
3, right?
or?
3.
Sure.
There are 3 phases of football.
Sure.
Offense,
Defense, and special teams.
Okay.
You should have said the faces on the team. Like, yeah, that I would have understood, but okay. And we saw that in this game, one of the lessons we learned is that special team matters because some people just don't think that special teams is worth a shit on a football team.
Actually,
hold on, wait. Hold on.
And Darnell
how did Cincinnati win the game, Bearman?
A block punt. You mean San Francisco?
How did Cincinnati win the game against Tennessee?
A
second field goal.
How did San Francisco win the game?
A field goal and a block punt for a touchdown. But
San
Francisco, guys. There's one
San
thing
Francisco
I gotta
didn't score an offensive
touchdown.
touchdown. They did not score an offensive touchdown to win the game.
And Green Bay scores on the opening drive, and then they sputter right after that.
Listen, I've seen teams win with 5 or 6 field goals, so I'm not going to put in the doubt that a team can't win without scoring touchdowns. All right, I'm not going to say that.
We're talking about against Green Bay at Lambeau Field.
John, Aaron Rodgers could actually retire for all I care.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute after we talk about this. Pretty much at the beginning of the game, that was everything that the people were talking about. Was special teams.
Until AJ Dillon got injured.
And I'm not talking about the special teams that ride the short bus. I'm talking about the guys that actually get paid money to kick the ball and hunt people down on kickoffs and do all of those lovely little special things like punts too, you know. It just so happens on the San Francisco game-winning field goal, Green Bay only had 10 players on the field. That deserves a brain scratch and a ass scratch at the same time.
That wouldn't have made a difference anyway.
I don't think it would have made a difference, but if you don't have your full complement of players out there, maybe that play changes.
Players, so.
Well, no, if you only have 10 out of the 11 players on the field, you know, I mean, that extra player may have made a difference, but it didn't. Again.
Damn, John. Damn.
By the way, John's comment is that they immunized themselves from the playoffs.
Well, John's trying to make me smile because, you know, I kind of said earlier, I apologize because I'm just not feeling
I don't think he's
well.
trying to make you smile.
I'm not smiling. So John's just being a friend, and I appreciate that, John.
He ain't trying to make you smile. He getting at Aaron Rodgers.
Well, John saw what I posted earlier.
Well, I'm going to just say this. Once again, the numbers were in San Fran's favor. Now Aaron Rodgers officially has the baseball term, the golden sombrero, against the 49ers in the playoffs, which is ultimately fantastic.
I show here Arnold Schwarzenegger right about now.
He will not be back.
You got to use the accent, Rick.
I'm sorry, I don't have it. Jason comes in at the perfect time. His 49ers winning 13-10 on Saturday night. Another game I got a tremendous amount of flack for.
If you
Aaron
got flat for
Rodgers.
that game, I don't know why, because it ain't like it was impossible for 49ers to do it. They beat them 3 times in the playoffs.
Yes, but I got this. Oh, it's the Lambeau mystique. The weather is going to be shitty. Jimmy
I don't
G
recall
is
nobody on this show saying that.
not on this show, but I do get, people yelling and screaming at me that watch the show after we do it.
So
And they're like, you're out of your fucking mind.
Did they
Where the
forget what
fucking
Colin Kaepernick did?
Again.
In that same building?
Uh-huh. Once again, I got a ton of flack after Thursday's show. People sitting there, I think they were pretty much wanting to fucking slit my throat. How do you pick this game this way? Yada, yada, yada. The numbers were there, dude. Now, Debo did get injured during this game, which is going to be a question mark for the
Debo got injured.
The
Kittle
conference
got
finals.
injured.
I think
Darnell's loving it. Yeah, you're loving it, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm not. Wait till Ramley talk.
I will tell you this: as much as they were all limping off the field on Saturday night,
They weren't limping after the game though. When that kick went through,
I think we somehow got disconnected. So I don't know if it's still recording, but we'll just keep going through. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I was on the money with this one, where a lot of people were betting the heavy favorite. And here's the funnier thing about this game before we move on to Sunday. The line for this game, I believe, was 6, Alex?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Legit minutes before game time, the betting line went from 6 to 10. Right before game time. It went up a 4-point jump on the betting line. It went from 6 to 10.
So Vegas F some people up on purpose.
Because everybody was betting the Packers big. So that line then jumped. And even at that point, the 49ers win by 13 instead of 3. So
you know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing is?
What?
We help represent Super Draft, right? Super
yes,
Draft
we do.
Pro. Ashley accidentally put a bet in for the 49ers.
How did that go?
49ers won.
Hey,
How you think it went?
See, there you go. So even though you picked it on the show as got an L, you got a W through Super Draft Pro. But shout out, I don't know if Dan is still watching, but shout out to Super Draft Pro, Super Draft Sportsbook. Do yourselves a favor. Links are in the description of the show. Go sign up. Play a few. You got NFL, you got NBA, MLB, if they ever start the season. There's NHL. There's going to be UFC on there. There's golf and tennis and soccer. You can play all of the different fantasy games on there. Make yourself a few dollars. Believe me, you will not be disappointed. I've been hitting not like great amounts, but I've been hitting almost every week. So I think since we've joined, I think I've made about $50, $75. Somewhere around there. I've been doing pretty decent. So go check them out. Again, links for both me and Darnell are both in the description of the show. Okay. Sunday.
Oh boy.
Kittle's numbers. I think he had more than one catch.
He was at four catches, 63 yards.
Yep, another one who was he had the most yardage, but they didn't target him a lot. All right, we had the LA Rams traveling down to Tampa. Final score
right after I left.
30-27 Rams. And obviously, after this game, brought a ton of questions. There's even a tweet we have for you on tonight's show. Darnell, the floor is yours.
So, how many people say I'm not betting against the GOAT?
I wasn't betting against the GOAT.
Exactly. And how many of you were there? Just like you. Not betting against the GOAT.
I was just wondering if certain people were shitting in their pants in the fourth quarter.
Now,
They were.
uncharacteristic things did happen in this game. Cam Akers fumbling twice. Cooper Kupp fumbling. Brian Allen, for some reason, going to snap the ball with Matthew Stafford not even looking. Okay. Y'all want me to go and come on here and be happy and be hyped. Ricky knows this. Bearman knows this. What was my mission statement for the beginning of the season?
Beat Tampa?
No, that was not my mission statement for the beginning of the
Get back
season.
to the Super Bowl?
Play some
Bearman.
live football.
Bearman, why have I been so hard on the Rams this whole season?
Well, probably for the same reason why I'm so hard on my Cowboys.
What did we do? Why was the Rams the most headline team during the offseason and during the season?
Oh, for picking up talent.
Picking up talent. What's the Super Bowl being played at?
The City of Angels.
The City of Angels. Y'all not gonna get a hype person yet. I'm not there yet. We got down the GOAT. We took out the GOAT. San Fran took out the other GOAT. So now we face each other again. So when Ramley talk comes, you can guess what move I'm gonna be in when it comes to this NFC Championship game. Good win. Matthew Stafford. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it back to y'all. Explain to the people what Matthew Stafford did to win this game.
You survived.
I'm just going to, well, I munched the popcorn still.
I mean, if anybody wants Stafford's numbers, I got them because they're pretty good.
But I don't need the numbers.
I know you don't. Obviously, you don't.
I want the people to understand. What did he show with Tom Brady on the sideline looking? What did he do to that Tampa Bay defense?
Tore him
To
apart.
say, I'm winning this game.
And he did.
Who came in with the most pressure and come into the playoffs? Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, but
Whoever won the playoff game? Matthew Stafford. You have the GOAT on the other side, and you know if he don't pull this off, guess what the GOAT gonna do?
Well, as much as we got to see the Rams win, I am going to tear them down a little bit. A few pegs, I might have to say. I did notice that this team did play defense for 3 quarters. Fourth quarter?
Wait. Hold on. How you gonna try to tear down the Rams, but you the one that picked the Bucks?
I could tear down the Rams.
That defense didn't come help you out until the second half.
But again,
and that's what be the best defense in all the playoffs.
As much as they had a 27-3 lead, which is almost close to the 28-3 lead, they let the Tampa Bay Bucks back in the game.
Big time. I mean, hey, Darnell, you can't ignore that.
The fourth quarter, Rams had their chest all popped out. Oh, we got the GOAT down 24 points. And here he came. The GOAT. Thomas Edward Brady, with 30 seconds left, tied the game.
You know what Ricky is? Ricky is a skill.
Jalen Ramsey, for some reason, in the fourth quarter, let Mike Evans own him.
You see what you're doing?
Him.
You know what you're doing? Instead of you giving credit to Matthew Stafford, you want to talk about Tom Brady comeback. But no, you ain't say nothing about Matthew Stafford and what he did to end that game.
I'm not worried. Listen, this is my point. Everybody brags. Oh, we got Aaron Donald. We got Von Miller. We got this guy. We got Jalen Ramsey. We got that guy. We signed Eric Weddle, who hadn't played a game in 2 fucking years. And the fourth quarter, 44-year-old Thomas Edward Brady, Mike Evans, and Leonard Fournette torched them in the fourth quarter. That team did not play defense for a full 60 minutes. You do that like you did against the 49ers? Oh, what was that? Week 18? The Rams will be finished in the NFC Finals.
See, this is why people like Rick are making the rounds of what they are, because instead of him talking about Matthew Stafford and how he did, he want to talk
But
about
the
the defense.
point of the point
I don't
of
give a
the
damn what the
Darnell,
point is.
Ricky,
the point
you
is
are addressing a situation that cannot be
Stafford-
missed.
Matthew Stafford came through.
Does Matthew Stafford play defense?
Matthew
Last
Stafford
time I checked,
came
no.
through when it was time.
Matthew
Did he
Stafford,
or did he not?
again, does
No.
Matthew Stafford
Did
play
he
defense?
or did he not come through when the time came?
That is not the point that I am
That is
trying
the
to
point.
bring up.
That is the point. You know why?
you
Because that's
could
been the
take
point
Matthew
ever since
Stafford-
Matthew Stafford got signed by the Rams.
Again, you could take Matthew Stafford and put him in one spot. He does not play defense.
No,
Your
sir.
team is up
I don't care.
27-3 in
You
the
guys,
fourth
along with
quarter.
everybody else, know can Matthew Stafford do it?
Can
That's
I
what
fucking
everybody
finish
been
my
wanting to
point?
say.
Can
No,
I
because
finish
you
my
ain't.
point, please?
No, I don't care about the defense. And the whole thing about this is
Oh,
about Matthew Stafford.
wait. Hold on.
Wait,
What wins championships?
defense?
Defense wins championships. And
None
if
of y'all
I'm
was
saying this
talking about
correctly,
the defense. Y'all talking about Matthew Stafford throughout the season.
but now I am talking about a defense.
Oh, now you
that
want to talk
gave
about
up-
the defense. Now you want to talk about this. But
Why
you
the
want to talk
fuck
about
am I
Matthew Stafford.
talking then? We'll move on to the other fucking game.
Because you don't want to talk about Matthew Stafford, but you want to talk about
I'm
him all
not.
season.
That's not my point. If you let me fucking talk, I'll tell you what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't care what you're trying to tell me. Give
Then we're
Matthew
gonna move
Stafford his
on.
credit.
Fuck the Rams. I hope they
Give
lose
Matthew
next
Stafford
week.
his credit.
Okay?
Give him his credit.
I'm not talking about Matthew Stafford. What's my
Exactly.
point about number 9? What's my
Exactly, because
point
you
about
don't
the
want to give him his
quarterback?
credit.
No.
You don't
I
want to give him
give
his
a
credit.
fuck. You gave Matthew Stafford his fucking time. I'm talking about a defense that choked a 24-point lead. Oh, wait a sec. Week 18, they choke another fucking 17-point lead.
You ain't bring up the defense in week 18. You brought up Matthew Stafford for
I
throwing them
brought
2
that
picks.
up when we talked about it. Once again.
You brought up Matthew Stafford.
You know what? We'll just move to Bills and Chiefs because apparently I'm not allowed to fucking talk. I'm not allowed to bring my point of view on the fucking Rams. Fuck the Rams.
You know
We're
why?
not going to go to the other game.
Because you trying to switch it up. When Matthew Stafford was in
I'm
coverage, you
supposed
brought
to
up
give you
Matthew
my
Stafford.
fucking analysis. If I'm
But
not
you
giving
ain't
my
say
fucking
nothing about-
analysis,
You
what's
ain't
the
say nothing
fucking
about Matthew
point?
Stafford.
You know what? You two talk about the fucking Bills-Chiefs game.
And as soon as come to Matt started playing well, you ain't want to say nothing.
Once again, moving on. Talk about the fucking Bills-Chiefs game.
Well, that was interesting. Well, we talked about a main event game. I mean, Bills and the Chiefs were certainly a main event caliber game. It's pretty awkward. What are your thoughts on this game, Darnell?
Everybody seen it. Everybody know what kind of game it is. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes win at it. 8 combined touchdowns, no turnovers.
I mean, Josh Allen's numbers, man. 4 touchdowns, 27 for 37, and my heart does ache a little bit for Josh Allen because he couldn't play in the overtime, but that's because the Bills defense. And from what I understand, from Stephen A. Smith, he made a statement. He said that the Bills defense should be, quote, ashamed of themselves, because I'm guessing that they didn't. Does that mean that they didn't try against Patrick Mahomes? I mean,
they played us off coverage.
because keep in mind, I mean, I got home from Tampa. I went straight to sleep. I was not feeling well.
You played a soft coverage
like I'm
against
not feeling well
Tyreek
right
Hill and Travis Kelce. What you think was going to happen?
I was thinking it was going to be a good game, which it was. But yeah, I mean, Bills defense obviously could not pull it through in overtime. But
you playing 10 yards back from Tyreek Hill. What you think is going to happen?
Obviously, but everybody was talking about the overtime rules of the NFL. So
no, the overtime rules will stay the same.
Yeah, they won't change.
I don't care if people feel bad because Josh Allen getting his opportunity. Well, his defense didn't help him.
Yeah, there you go. Talk about the defense. You need the defense to do their job too. When defense doesn't do its job, the team can't win.
So, if you got 13 seconds and you up 3, how do you let that team get 40 to 50 yards that quickly?
I mean, I guess that's why Stephen A. Smith said, it wasn't about overtime. I guess it was about that 13 seconds because I completely forgot about that. 13 seconds.
They got in field goal range in 13 seconds.
With how many timeouts?
One timeout. They used it after the first play when Tyreek Hill got about 20 yards. Travis Kelce got him about another 20, and they caught the ball. They kicked the tying field goal.
Buffalo just succumbed to the pressure, I guess.
The only thing Josh Allen didn't do right, he called tails instead of hits. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then Patrick Mahomes did what Patrick Mahomes does.
Yep. Patrick Mahomes did what Patrick Mahomes does. 33 for 34, 379 yards, and 3 touchdowns and no picks. Both players were sacked just twice. I mean, Buffalo, it's the same kind of problems, that potential, they make it far and then something happens to them. I mean, I could say all those friends that said they were going to put themselves through a table, at least that's not going to be happening. But Buffalo, I mean, I always said this. Buffalo wants to erase the fact that they're the only team to go to the Super Bowl 4 times and lose all 4 times. So if Buffalo if Buffalo can win the Super Bowl, I mean, that takes that away. But unfortunately, it's going to have to last at least another year.
I don't know. You still got Patrick Mahomes in the conference. You got Joe Burrow.
Yeah. I guess it just got more complicated for Buffalo.
Let's not forget about.
Could be
Justin Herbert.
Well, hey, Bills fans, it could be worse. At least you're not in Dallas situation. Yeah, Justin Herbert too. Unless the freaking Chargers coaching doesn't improve, there's no team built around him.
So that's it.
That's definitely it.
ArchRivals weekend that took place. Now we're down to 4.
Yeah, what started out as a certain amount is now down to 4. The NFC and the AFC championships.
So with that being said, Ramley Talk Thursday. It's getting serious.
Hey, last time you guys played San Francisco, hey, let's not. You can't deny this. Los Angeles doesn't do too well against San Francisco in the Kyle Shanahan era.
We're the reason why they in the damn playoffs to begin with.
All right, well, so this time for Los Angeles against San Francisco, Los Angeles is going to have to nut up or shut up. Hey, Los Angeles can't afford to blow another lead. I mean, this time Los Angeles has no excuse. This is it.
I see a different team coming Sunday.
And well, you know what? In your case, I hope the referees don't pull that same crap they did.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
and then the game before then is Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow won the first meeting. That was in Cincinnati, though. Now he's going to Arrowhead.
Hey, Joe Burrow's is already done more than overachieve. I mean, for God's sake, he's got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
So, Championship Sunday should be fine.
Yeah, it should.
Just on the show.
Final words, Bearman?
Nope, nothing.
All right. That's it. That's all we got for you on this edition of ArchRivals. Catch y'all guys later.